Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the land of Gondara, by donating bits during the game to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you buff the monsters that our heroes are facing, with a minor or major mutation respectively. Special thanks to Bow the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you compel a player character's flaw. For 700 bits, you grant inspiration to one of the player characters. That's a re-roll of the d20 for them to use during a clutch moment. For 800 bits, you make Flutter Die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer and doesn't have full control over arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the DM's channel, that is twitch.tv/ghostpepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item into the party's path. Please direct message Ghost Pepper on Discord for more information. And if you're a regular supporter of this campaign on Twitch, please consider instead directing your support over to their monthly Ko-Fi subscription plan, as they use the proceeds over there to go directly towards improvements of the game, such as music, artwork, and subscriptions to different services that make the game that much better. Any monthly supporters on Ko-Fi get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our Ko-Fi subscribers, bit redeemers, and every single one of you watching the game. Now please relax and enjoy the show.
Hello, hello. I don't know.
Hello,
Here we go.
friends.
Ghost Pepper is live.
Hello.
Woof is live. Cauliflumps is alive.
Hello, everyone.
Leader is alive. Leader, you here?
Still muted himself on Discord.
Yeah.
Leader.
We are all
But
live.
everyone,
Hi, people.
we have Leader back.
Holy moly.
Leader's back.
We have
Leader's back again.
Leader with us.
Maybe.
Hold
Maybe.
on. Would my stream manager
Maybe we
please
have
load?
him.
We may. Peter, Rai, Sugar
Peter, Rai, welcome.
What's up? Hi, friends. Hi. Please let us know we can hear you. You can hear us, and you can hear everybody somewhat equally. I would appreciate any heads up that sound is wonk in any way. Tom Hanks. What? What about Tom
Tom
Hanks,
Hanks
Peter? You know,
is an actor.
is an actor. Is an actor, indeed.
Yeah.
What's up, friends? Hi. Hi, it's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time
It
for
means
D&D.
Winds of Chaos.
Winds of
D&D.
Chaos. What's up? What's up? We're going to play Winds of Chaos. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness.
It's been
So I got a whole
long.
bunch of gift cards for Indigo, which is a book chain up here from students for Christmas.
Nice.
So I bought the core rule books for D&D 2024.
Yes.
Oh.
Really excited. Really excited to try playing it sometime.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Basically the same rules with some interesting additions. Yeah, the new D&D stuff, Showgrass. Oh. Let you know how it is? Yeah, Overall, I like it. Overall, I like the looks of it. Circle casting is coming back. Oh hell yeah! I didn't take too strong a look at that. Any glaring differences? No. Classes got reworked. They kind of tinkered with the rules. You know, they made certain things that existed kind of between the lines in 5th edition and codified them. Like now there's a magic action, there's a study action, there's a like a nature action or something like that. Anyway, or a survival action or something. There's like specific actions that you take to use specific skills, and it kind of codifies what those skills are supposed to be used for. For example, Wolf's not going to like hearing this. I take a very broad interpretation of what investigation can be used for. And the 2024 rules have narrowed that down and kind of been a bit more specific about what investigation is used for.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Shakra.
So that's good, and it's also maybe not good depending on your point of view, right? Like if you're one of those people that lived in the gray area, if you're one of those people that puts a no clip skill on their character sheet.
Come on, it's not for us.
Holy moly, Striker! Thank you so much. Cheers, my friend. I would just open my beer. You're in time. Thank you.
Yeah, Shagraz, that's true. Everyone trying to investigate every little thing. If you hate Sherlock Holmes, you hate investigating everything you look at. Woof.
I can't help it that Mazrah is really good at that.
I let you do it. I let you do it.
You do.
I do. I let you do
That's
it.
on.
So I don't blame you for that.
I blame you.
I let you do it.
Peter, how are you? Shagraz. How are you?
Yeah, how are you guys?
Tell us. Right,
The thing
how
I
are
really
you?
like about the new rules is that the DM's guide gives you a bunch of rules for some things that were really left up in the air. Like how to craft magic items, prices for specific items, things like that. So I appreciate that. Anyway. Sure, guys, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Cauliflumps and I are just getting over a sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Separate sicknesses. You blame Collie, honestly, for you being sick. That's fair.
Did he
Totally
breathe on
fair.
you?
Did he breathe on you?
How was that fair? This is bullshit.
This is from Shakraz. Were you making out with Cauliflumps too much?
I would believe that.
Wish I wish. Oh.
Yeah, he wishes.
He did say it. He did say it. Yes.
That's very selective.
Amazing. Amazing. Oh. I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared tonight.
You're scared? There's nothing to be scared of. Also, hello, Megan.
Hi, Megan. How are you tonight? I
I
hope you're
came
feeling
upstairs
better.
to let you know we were starting, but your door was closed.
Bard Owl.
So did not disturb you.
Bard.
Welcome. All right.
Yeah.
Friends, we have some D&D to play today. Is everybody ready?
No.
I'm ready. Well,
I like that we opened up the Roll20 on the map where we left off last time, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah."
yeah.
It'll be
Did
fine.
I
Good.
opened up D&D Beyond, and I'm working on a new character right now.
Today was boring compared to yesterday. Flutter, did you hear what happened yesterday
No.
in our town?
No. What
Okay.
happened?
Okay. So somebody, a disturbed individual, parked an ice cream van sidewise across the bridge in the middle of the lake and had it packed with explosives and was
What?
threatening to blow the bridge up.
What?
Yeah, across multiple lanes of traffic. And because he had a long-running dispute with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the Hells Angels, and the local taxi company, who all conspired to defraud him of millions of dollars.
Wow. That's a combination of
yeah.
people. That
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
colorful.
That's a
There was a-
Thank you
conspiracy.
so much.
Yep. There's a manifesto posted on Facebook and everything. Yeah.
He was
So-
still in it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And a local cab company. Jesus.
I saw a TikTok when I got up today, and alas, it was like I really wanted to go to work today, but I can't cross the bridge because of the ice cream man. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
insane.
The news reported it as a manifesto of sorts.
Manifesto of sorts.
Yeah, because it was basically a
Oh,
rant.
gosh. Right, yeah. That-
Oh
That's
no.
Is presented as if it were a manifesto, but it was just an incoherent rant. Yeah. So that caused a lot of chaos, especially
That's
at the school, because
wild.
it's
Yeah.
exams, and there were there's a bunch of teachers and students who live on the other side of the bridge that couldn't get in.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
it was pretty crazy.
craziness.
It was pretty insane.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oof.
So today it was a
What?
lot more relaxed.
That's
You
good.
said woof, not woof. I was like, what?
Woof. I did say woof.
Sorry.
Oof.
And woof is like what?
What?
That's not what I'd have done with the manifesto. I totally. Amazing. Amazing. You guys, I did do
All right.
an exciting thing over the weekend too, just a really
Oh,
quick
yeah.
sidebar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I joined a guild for the Renaissance Fair in Las Vegas. So,
What's your role? What's your role?
I
What's your role?
believe I will be a mischievous pixie. Also, I am joining the musical arm of the guild called
Mm.
the Traveling Dingleberries.
Wow, that's so
Okay, you
cute.
may
I love that.
have misunderstood my question.
My role
I'm not.
in the guild?
Yeah, I'm asking for your role at the Renaissance Fair. I'm not asking like who you are.
No,
as a
not.
person.
It's just a guild
I'm not-
in the fair.
I'm
It's
not-
not like officially like.
No, I'm saying it's like when
It is
when somebody
essentially
dresses
me.
up
It
really
is.
when someone so like it's the old joke when somebody dresses up really on brand
Yeah.
at Halloween and you're like, but where's your costume?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. It's gonna be that. I'm actually digging into a little bit of Flutter. I think I'm gonna call the character Flutzel. And
Oh,
use the
that's
word
so
flutz instead of curses when I'm around kids. So I have
That's
some
so
ideas.
good.
I think she's
Amazing.
going to adorn herself with dead butterfly wings. So that's her like it's gonna be fun. We get to bounce around the fair and sing songs and be mischievous. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Does everybody
Yeah,
else
sorry,
sound
Megan.
okay,
It
Starboard?
must be. Yeah, do I sound weird to anybody
Do we
else?
sound
Like
weird?
different from
Not
usual?
I think you
me.
sound okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it might be Megan's new headset. She just switched
Mm.
over to.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
could be.
And every headset has its own thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Carly.
Okay. Hey, Carly.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Carl.
I love it. Welcome, welcome. Cheers. Thank you so much for that song.
All right. Well, we have some D&D to play. Do we want to get stuck in?
Let's please.
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right.
I'm putting off Foodle's death at this point. That's all.
No! No, you can't die.
Oh yeah.
I
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Everything will work out.
Yeah.
So we've got some thank yous to distribute to different key members of our community. While we are saying our thank yous, we have a roleplay warm-up question of the day. Do you have that on tap there?
I should, yes.
Butter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. So your character wakes up from a nightmare where they are living their life as a different species and class. We had a discussion about this before stream. Species is the official new name for race in D&D.
Ooh.
Cauliflumps had feelings about that. He shared with us a manifesto of sorts.
That's right.
Involving Pokemon.
That's right.
Before the stream.
Mhm.
But that's
I contributed
the official...
in a very meaningful way to that conversation.
That's the hey Toby.
Yeah, that was pre-stream content only for the Ko-fi members, right? So yeah.
Right.
No,
So
it's
we'll
not
get
even.
that
Don't
out.
say that. You
Yeah.
can't say
I know.
that because we didn't record it. We need to start recording some of that stuff because I know the
Yeah.
Roll Propelled Gamers, they have like the post game chat.
Mhm.
That's for Patreon.
Oh, that's smart.
That's a great
Post
idea.
gaming. Yeah.
We might need to do like the pre and post because
That's
the pre
not a bad
is
idea.
just absolutely full of chaos.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah, it's so
it's always like, oh man, Three
I hope-
Stooges.
I hope no one pays just for that because I feel like you're gonna be horrified and let down. Oh, God.
Anyway.
Right.
Anyway, the question of the day is: your character wakes up from a nightmare where they are living their life as a different species and class. What is that species class combo? So the idea of being this species class combo is your character's worst nightmare. So while our characters are thinking about that, and your answer needs to be species and class. None of this just one. Like, so we've got some thank yous to distribute to the community. First thank you is to all of our Ko-fi members. Thank you so much for your monthly Ko-fi subscription. All proceeds from the Ko-fi membership go to enhancing this game, commissioning artwork, paying for a Roll20 subscription, etc., etc., etc. It's $5 a month, cheaper than a Twitch sub, and with that you get one of the following per month. You can have a major monster mutation, or you can have a custom magic item to appear in the campaign, or you can have a custom NPC to appear in the campaign, or you can have one free Wild Magic Surge from Kiona occur during the game. So once again, thank you to all of our Ko-fi members. Second thank you is to Star Wars Striker and Bow the Distance for being our resident rules lawyers. They help us stay on the straight and narrow. Or, you know, sometimes when the straight and narrow is neither straight nor narrow. So thank you so much to you for helping out with this. Best rules lawyers NA. I agree, Rai. So thank you so much, Megan and Bo, for helping us out with that. Third thank you is to Vinyl Stencil for helping us to organize our team. Sorry, it's been a long day. Vinyl Stencil helping us to organize the bits redeems. Thank you so much for that, so that we can keep the game rolling when people redeem bits. And then final thank you is to all of you in chat, just for hanging out, just for being you, just for being cool. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at chat's responses to the question of the day. Darfin's nightmare would be any form of wizard. All forms of wizard are equally horrifying to him. Okay. Darfin doesn't like nerds. Got it. Okay. Darfin is the jock in our high school drama. I see. Shograz, to nobody's surprise, says a gnome. Gnomes are the worst. Gnomes are just terrible.
Joe. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. Me neither. There's only two things I hate in this world: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and gnomes. That's right. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome.
I did not take a Benadryl right before a stream. All right. I guess Bard refused to answer the question.
Get some rest, Joe.
Okay. Joe, take care, mate. Have a good night. Thanks for raiding in.
Mhm.
What is Kiona's answer to this question?
Having recently finally become a turtle, the limited movement, I could see Kiona like waking up having to be like a ranger, a hunter with the limited movement capabilities of a turtle. Like,
Yeah.
it would be, you know, like the tortoise chasing the hare at the end of the day.
Yep.
So, yeah. Turtle Ranger.
Trying to find. I guess we don't have the picture of Kiona as a turtle on our Roll20. That's on Bard's game.
No.
Yeah. Where I was. That was really fun. Flutter.
That was
I
so
was-
much fun.
I was Trella playing as Kiona.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that. That's so
That was
fun.
so funny.
Yeah. She did this whole like Valley Girl thing. Well, I mean, that's her thing in the first place, right? And then she gets in character and she's just like, well, howdy.
Use the more touching gloves.
Oh yeah, well, let me put on my touching gloves. Every time there was something to touch, she was like putting on the gloves. I'm ready.
I love it. I love it. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my god.
I didn't answer for a
Absolutely,
female because I
Cyberwolf.
figured she'd be fine with anything. Hell yeah.
I think so, Cyberwolf.
Hell yeah.
Make your own rules.
Yeah, Bard did, and she did great.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah. Yep. What is Maz's answer to this question?
Well, no disrespect, but gnomes, because
Wow.
not because she thinks they suck, but just because her only frame of reference is Foodle and Foodle's family. And
Wow.
they're way too nice.
This is not getting better.
That doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
that doesn't help.
Okay,
Alright.
no disrespect.
Okay, alright.
I don't.
It's because they're too
We got
nice
there in
and
the end.
welcoming
We
and
got there in
kind.
the end,
She can't be that way.
Jesus.
Being so
don't-
nice
Amazing.
is like her nightmare.
Amazing.
I'm not prejudiced against gnomes. I'm prejudiced against you.
Yeah. No. She likes Foodle. She just
I know she. Well, yeah, we all know she.
she
does.
can't.
They're very
Yeah.
different temperamentally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would either be a toss up between bard or a cleric for Mazrah
Mm.
because she
Oh,
doesn't
man.
like all
Mazrah as
that,
a bard.
and she hates the gods. So
She's
Mazrah as
she's
a
gotta
bard
do,
would be
like-
amazing.
Oh my god.
she would be like an eloquence bard,
Mhm.
but it would just be her like intimidating and insulting people.
I just want to see Mazrah strumming a lute with the unimpressed Yoda face, doing
Yeah.
like the hey naughty naughties, and all that. Yeah. All right. What about Foodle?
I think for Foodle, it would probably be a goblin, probably like wizard or something, because magic is like he has a connection with the natural world, and so he can do some things. But like most magic is just like he does not understand it. It would just be a lot for him. It'd be totally overwhelming, and he would probably hate being a goblin. So anyway,
That would be so funny. He's got to read his spell book.
yeah.
Reading what?
Yeah. And every
That would
page
not
is like a
go well.
cipher or something.
Yeah.
Just got to secure that thing, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just secure that. Cyberwolf, heck yeah. Next time, buddy. All right.
Yeah.
We ready to begin?
Yeah. Oh God, I guess so. I said that so enthusiastically, and then I remembered where we were.
Let's just remind everybody what is happening at the moment.
Yeah.
Currently,
Yeah, Ghost is a little too excited about this.
there may be an issue. There may be an issue
All right.
here.
So, Woof and Cauliflumps, do you wanna catch us and Flutter up on what we missed?
Yeah. So, okay. Actually,
Yeah, we did two.
I'm gonna get a lozenge. Woof, can you?
Yeah.
It's not that complicated, so I hope that's okay.
Yeah, so
I'll be right back.
we escaped, and basically the way it worked was that instead of fighting, we took turns running.
Hold on,
essentially,
no.
to keep it-
You escaped. I think last Kiona knew. She like fucked off with the prisoner.
Yeah, Fiona
flew away.
Fiona left. Yeah. And
then
they escaped later.
And then they
Yes.
went and they found Tulka.
Yes, so Mazrah
Right.
has her, then Poodle found Mazrah, and then
Right.
Mazrah is dragging her along, and then the orc camp was alerted. So
Right.
basically we had to run, and it was great because I was weighed down, so my movement was slow, and then Foodle is slow. So we kind of had to. You could either dash a couple times in a one single chase, or you could stay, and then we had to roll dice. And if we rolled badly, something happened in the woods, like you fell into
Well,
a trap, or
Hold that
Go ahead.
thought, Wolf, because
Oh.
we're gonna do that with Flutter in a little bit.
okay.
Oh.
And so
Basically, there was a chase scene, right?
there was a chase, and then we went through the woods, and then we finally managed to make it to a quarry, which is where we are right now. And then we fought. Mazrah and Foodle fought a couple guys, killed some dudes, and now there's a giant that thing
That thing looks
just-
terrifying.
up here.
What the hell?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
So the orcs were coming from this sort of northeastern corner, and you to kind of bottleneck them a little bit have fought sort of a fighting retreat across this bridge right here, and in the commotion of the battle, this giant purple worm erupted from the flooded basin of the quarry and ate a wounded orc that you had knocked off of the bridge.
Okay.
And that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of where we find ourselves right now, and we are going to start with Foodle and Mazrah, and I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, wait. Am I? Oh,
Where's my
where
token?
are my notes?
How does that work? It works.
Oh, Kiona's a furbolg again, you guys.
Nice.
Where's initiative?
Kiona, you do not need to roll initiative at this time.
Oh wow.
Okie dokie.
I'm actually finally rolling good at one point.
All right, here's Foodle's fake initiative.
All right.
If it'll load. Roll 20's really struggling tonight. All right, and then let me roll. Where's my dice? Oh, hello, Pug.
What's up, Pug?
Pug.
Hi. Good morning.
Oh,
Good
it's
morning,
the same.
Pug.
13. So that's convenient.
Kiona does have Mage Hand. She never uses it, but she does.
Oh my god.
Seriously? My God.
Well, that's what happened when we were
So many things.
playing
That's so funny.
the one shot, and who was playing Kiona? Was it you?
Forever.
guys?
Probably
me,
since
yeah.
I created
You were
her.
like, "That's Mage Hand? What?
We thought it was from an ancestry or something because you've never used it.
No, I
Like,
don't. I don't ever use it. I don't ever use my cantrip. Well, the only one I use is Firebolt. I got Dancing Lights too.
Oh yeah, Rai
Prestidigitation.
wants me to tell you what I did with disadvantage last night.
Was it from your anti-advantage from your?
It was an ancient black dragon showed up and I shot at it with my bow. It was invisible, and so I rolled it at disadvantage, and I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Wow.
I love that.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
So what are the odds of rolling a nat 20 at disadvantage? It's like 5% of 5% essentially.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, I told you, Rai, this guy's dangerous.
1 out of 400. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Is all your initiative correct?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yes.
we are going to start with Mazrah.
That's a bad thing. So great. How big is this thing?
It is basically bigger than Colossal, technically. In terms of mechanical size categories, Colossal is the maximum, but it's bigger
Yeah.
than that.
It sounds like that Guild Wars 2 music that we were listening to the other day.
That's because it is.
Ah, I knew I recognized it. Okay. She'll use her free action to say, "Oh shit." And I think she will. I think she's gonna indicate to Foodle that they need to she'll kind of do this and kind of indicate to Foodle they should probably back away. And try and put space between themselves and the orcs and this thing. So she's gonna move. Let's see. Well, actually, first, what she'll do first is she'll try and take a pot shot at this guy with her crossbow. which is here. Where is it? I never use this.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This slog up in front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the one in front right here.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And I think she. Let's see. She can attack again. It doesn't say that it has to be a melee weapon, so she'll just shoot again. Okay, and then she's gonna.
Is it multi-attack?
It's extra
Is
attack.
it like extra attack?
Here, I'll
Does
ping it. There you
the
go.
hand crossbow though have the loading property?
Oh, it probably does. So yeah, never mind that one.
I think it does.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind that then. Okay, that's fine. So she will then indicate that Foodle should follow her. So she's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Wait, she's gonna go 15. She's gonna go here because she wants Foodle to still be in her aura, essentially. And then I assume this is just like bare rock, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So are
quarry
there
rock right there.
any crevices that she can hide in or like make?
No,
Okay.
not there.
Then
No.
she will stay where she is for now.
Okay. It is the worm's turn. And the worm is hungry. It's gonna go for. All right. It is going to move up to there. And it is going to. Oh, where are you? It's going to make a bite attack against the slog. That is the wrong. Okay, I have that set up wrong. But in any case, it is going to come down crashing on top of the bridge where the slog is located. Yeah, close enough. Is going to deal 18 damage. And the slog needs to do a saving throw. It did not make that saving throw. So it and the two other orcs that are on this bridge are swallowed by it. Whoops. Didn't want to
Swallowed itself. Get Ouroboros, son.
Yeah. The giant worm rears back and lets out a deafening roar. And it kind of just, as it's sort of lunging up through the air, it kind of arcs downwards and just crashes into the bridge. The bridge splinters apart, kicking up a massive cloud of rock dust. You have a question. I think I know what it is.
Well, I stuck somebody under there.
You
What
did.
That is.
You don't know.
Okay.
huge
I
dust
will
cloud you
climb-
can't
I
see
will
through
climb
it.
inside that worm if I have to.
All right. And the worm kind of just retreats back, and as the dust clears, you see just this ruined bridge, orc blood splattered on the stones and the bits of wooden debris that are left behind. And you hear the slog kind of go, and then you hear as the throat muscles of the giant worm just suck it down into its gullet. All right. It is one of the other orcs' turns. We're gonna do.
Look, it might be my dream come true if my poor mom wasn't involved.
Finally gets what he wants.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Okay. The orc mage fails its intelligence check, and so it moves down here, and it is going to cast. Oh, it can have its cake and eat it too, as it turns out. It is going to cast Fireball. Flutter, could you be a deer and post the Fireball text in chat for me?
For sure. There we go.
Okay. And Fireball snaps to corner, yeah?
Yes, I think. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how we do it.
And it is each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's going to cast Fireball on that point right there. How do you get it to... Okay, linger. There we go.
You guys know how to deal with that.
Yep.
Does that hit the worm too?
Yep. So roll a dexterity save,
yeah,
everybody.
Remember, you get a +3, Collie.
Oh, that's right. The aura. Thank you, by the way, for staying in range. Oh.
Does the worm get a +3?
No, because it's not an ally.
Oh my God.
All right.
I rolled a 19 plus 11 plus 3 is
Yeah,
like
it has to
33.
be a friendly creature.
Just saying, if you want to make peace with the worm.
Will it though?
A little.
I'll make friends with it.
What? No, it won't.
Can I intimidate it into doing my bidding?
No.
Well, dang, all right, then never mind.
Maybe once we're
Poodle,
inside
you
it,
are
we can do
amazing.
something that it likes. I don't know.
You both succeed. The worm fails. So it is an 8d6 fire damage. So 28 halved for you two, zeroed out
zero.
for Mazrah.
She just stands there like this, bathing in the fire.
It's the Elmo emote.
Yes.
How do you get rid of it? That's how. Okay. Learning how Roll20 works after years and years of playing in it.
Mazrah, it's a +3, right?
Yes.
Foodle maintains concentrations. Thanks
Yes,
to the aura.
amazing. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
All right.
I got an 8, but it's an 11.
Foodle, you're up.
Oh, right. Gosh. Foodle doesn't know how big this thing's like range is. Considering it just ate something on the bridge, he's going to use his action to disengage and go 5, 10, 15, 20. Where's Mazrah in the initiative? Oh, God. Yeah, I guess he's going there.
Yeah.
I mean, Foodle's like, should I keep going? I can go a little further, but... Like, are we booking it, in a second?
Well, I know we can't talk a whole lot, but Mazrah looks concerned.
Yeah.
And but more than general Mazrah concern, like she looks actually worried. And you notice, I don't know if Foodle would realize this, but you notice her mom is not on her back.
Foodle,
right
roll
now.
Roll an insight check, Foodle.
Okay. Is Foodle good at insight? Oh, wow. Apparently he is. He just never uses it. That is a 22 to 21. 21.
All right, yeah. You notice all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You engage empathy and realize
like, yeah, we got to get out of here. All right, and that's Foodle's turn.
Okay. The archer here is going to loose a couple arrows at the worm. Oh, God. Neither of which hit nor stand a chance of hitting. So it's just gonna start firing, and you see the various archers. In fact, let's get them all to act at the same time and just rationalize this a little bit. Get all the archers to loose their arrows. Oh, one of them got a crit in.
Nice.
And one of them got a regular attack in. So the crit is gonna be. And you see down the slope, the orcs on the other side, they turn their attention fully onto this gargantuan beast, draw their bows back, shout orders at each other in Orcish, which Mazrah, you can tell they're shouting like, "Bring that thing down!" Yeah, and they're just losing arrow after arrow. Some of them manage to pierce the thick scaly hide of this gargantuan monster, drawing some green blood, but most of the arrows just bounce right off. All right. And this slog charges in 5, 10, 15, 20. And let me actually draw before I get too ahead of myself. She could draw a rectangle that snaps. Can I do that? Square. That snaps to corner. And let's say that no, because that's gonna. Okay, we'll just draw a rectangle. Basically, that is the portion of the bridge that's out right there.
Good lord.
It runs up here. Jumping rules. I hate the jumping rules. This thing has a lot of strength, so it can jump. It can jump a number of feet according to its strength score. I think that's the rule. I guess like double that if it does a running leap. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But
We'll
that's
say
just
those
me
are the
going by
jumping.
memory. Okay.
We'll just say those are the jumping rules.
Yeah.
So it can clear that in that case. So it's got a very high strength. It's going to land there. And it will attack the worm. Rai-Rai's probably correcting us. The jump calculator.
You have to have a calculator. What are these rules? Like, what?
There's a jump
Oh,
calculator. What is
God.
your strength score?
Are we
Okay, I make
actually
it. Yeah, I
gonna
make
use
it.
like cosines and shit since college? Is that what?
That's not that complicated. It's not that
Oh, okay.
complicated. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good.
He'll clear it. He'll clear it with his strength score. Thank you, Rai. You sure this isn't a collie campaign? Sorry, I'm making a conscious decision to have chat put away a little bit more tonight.
That's
So
right,
Twitch chat is underneath my Roll20 tonight instead of beside.
I think Shadra's got one look at that thing and was like, "Oh, this looks like something Collie would do." Hey, I learned from the
Right.
best, Shadras. That's what I mean. Where do you think I learned all this?
Right. That's a crit. I don't like that I'm scoring crits on my own monster. Okay.
That never feels good.
No. All right. So this slug just roars in outrage at seeing its comrade, its brother, swallowed whole by this creature. It just starts slashing at its hide, and you can see that most of the claw marks are just like sending sparks, but a few of them dig in and draw blood. And then finally, the last orc does not pass its intelligence save. So it's probably going to prioritize hitting you guys. Oh my god, dare I do it?
Dare.
Okay.
I
15.
don't like how he said "okay" so quickly there, Wolf.
Just a range check. Perfect. Mazrah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw
No, please. All right.
as this orcish war priest begins to chant.
This one?
Yeah. A guttural ancient
Wow, that's
chant.
good for me.
That's pretty good, but it's not good enough.
What?
You
Unacceptable.
you are hold personed.
Level 16, guys. Oh
My
god.
gosh.
Yeah. So you are paralyzed for the duration. So you're staying put.
All right.
I'm just gonna put a net on you. All right.
How dare you? Using
I
my
mean,
own
you can't
shit
move at
against
all.
this.
I think
Not the
so.
nets.
Do I have to roll like a 20 to get out of it?
What does it say? At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. So you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Because I rolled
the
a 20
end of your
on
turn.
this wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that was the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DCs,
Yeah, you
they
can't.
just keep scaling up.
You're incapacitated. You can't move or speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I smolder?
Yeah, sure. I'll
Okay.
allow it. um. This whole creature is blinded and restrained, has total cover against attacks and other effects that were take. Yeah. All right. It is the swallowed slog's turn. And it is going to desperately try to attack the inside of the worm. Only one of its attacks makes it through, and it is not sufficient to reach its threshold to spit it back up. So, we're moving on to Maz's turn. You are paralyzed and incapacitated. The orc war priest chanting incantation to Grumpsh is echoing in your ears as if he's not standing 50 feet away from you, but is standing like on both sides of your ears, chanting directly in, inducing a splitting headache as you find that your limbs will not obey your commands to move. Good night, Carly.
Good night, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Hey, Carly. Thanks for the follow, Mod.
Can I? Oh no, I can't have anything. Anyway.
You pretty much can do nothing but remake your wisdom save. All right.
I think this is a target I can't actually hit
Cannot?
because I get a -1 on my wisdom saves. So.
Depends on the DC. Like if it's a
Depends on the
21,
DC.
then you can get it,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Because you get
Alright.
a +3 to your aura.
The worm is going to bear down on Mazrah and Foodle.
Ah!
He's going to make a bite attack. Mazrah, that is at advantage on you. It is not at advantage on Foodle.
Well, I can't move anyway, so.
Yeah.
The 14 Foodle's able to just drop flat and avoid maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And so, Mazrah, you take 23 piercing damage, if you please.
Megan, can you check paralyzed? Because what I'm worried about is it might be a crit if it does hit.
Incapacitated.
Well,
Yeah,
I
any
mean, double
attack
check.
that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Is it
I think
within
this
5 feet?
counts. Well, that's interesting because the
I
reach
know,
of
you'd
the
think it was-
attack, the reach is
You'd
15
think it would be within
feet.
reach, but yeah. Anyway, ugh.
Yeah, but it says within 5 feet.
Yeah.
And usually language is extremely specific in
Mhm.
D&D, so I'm going to say when they say 5 feet and not within reach, they mean 5 feet.
Yeah.
I think it's more logical for it to be within reach. We could do that, but I'm going to say that for this one, I'm going to say it's got to be within 5 feet. So it's not a critical. You take 23 damage,
Thank
and you are swallowed. Well, you get a dexterity saving throw, but I think
It's
hold on, you're
not the first
paralyzed.
time. Would you even get that if
think-
I'm paralyzed?
Oh,
though?
you
'Cause I can't
automatically
move.
fail. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
automatically
can't
fail.
move,
Strike
so-
the dexterity rolls.
Look,
Yeah.
it's not the first time I've been swallowed by a giant beast.
All
so-
right. Unimpressed Yoda face swallowed. So Mazrah, the last thing you see as you are paralyzed and smoldering, struggling to move, is this giant purple worm rears up, lets out an ear-splitting roar, and you just see row upon circular row of fangs bearing down on you. The immense body of this gargantuan creature blotting out the sun. And then everything is darkness. You swear in the last second before you are swallowed up and the crash of the worm hitting the earth around you, you almost swear that you hear. But it becomes instantly muffled out. We are now going to cut to Kiona.
Oh God.
Ah!
You want
Wait,
to save us, or
what?
at least save yourself?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. What if I do? Am I a bird still?
All right,
Oh.
Kiona, we don't need this.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. What is this beautiful vista?
This is what you see as you in bird form you're in bird form, right?
I was, and yes, I am in bird form.
Yeah. As you are absolutely hightailing it out of the camp.
Yes.
Some orcs that were on their way to reinforce their companions at the jailbreak, they see you usher all the prisoners into a portal. They see you transform into a bird and begin to fly away, and they take off in hot pursuit, firing arrows at you as they go. Some of them jump on the backs of warg mounts and pelt down the forest trail as you try to escape. Kiona, how this is going to work is you're going to move first. Your pursuers are going to go second in the initiative order. I want to keep the initiative order that we have on there right now, so I'm not going to mess with that.
Sure.
You go first, they go second.
Okay.
We are going to say that there is a 120-foot distance between you and your pursuers. You win if you can make sure that distance doesn't go down to 0 before you reach your destination.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, here's how it works. I'm going to share a Google Doc with you in our group chat. You can review it for your edification, but whoop. Link copied. I think not. You lied to me. Google. There you go.
Oh. There we go.
Okay. So basically, on your turn, you can use the dash action 3 times plus your Constitution modifier times. So, what's your con modifier?
So we are in hawk form. So do I need to use the hawk form stuff for that?
Yep.
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 -1.
Oh, you can use it 2 times. And then for each additional use of dash after that, you need to pass a Constitution saving throw. The Constitution saving throw increases in difficulty class over time. If you fail at a con saving throw, you take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And if the pursuers catch up to you, you lose. If you reach level 5 exhaustion, you lose.
Okay.
At the end of each participant's turn, you are going to roll on a chase complication. I'm going to get you to roll, and I will read out to you what it is to determine if a complication occurs. They have to roll on complications as well. And that's basically how it's going to go.
Okay.
If you want to use skills or spells or abilities or whatever you have to help yourself out in this situation, as long as it's like something that's relevant and realistic, then we can talk about that. We can do it.
Okay.
Okay. So, you're in hawk form to simulate this. The warg cavalry. I need the stat block for a warg. The warg cavalry is going to move as if it is in rough terrain, because since you're flying over the trees, you don't have to
disregarding
like duck
paths and
weave or
things.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Well, they do. They have to.
Right.
So they're going to move as if it's rough terrain. But they've got quite a bit more con than you do. So we'll see what happens. You're up first.
Fly. All the flying.
Are you going to use a dash?
I think so. Yeah, I can fly 60 feet.
Okay.
In a single move, I guess.
And with a dash, that's 120.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I shouldn't have given you that rough terrain advantage because they can't move that fast on land. Okay. All right. Do me a favor and just roll a d20.
Okay. All right. I'm going with the green one. Let's go, Aaron Silk. 13.
13. No complication. All right. It is the orcs' turn. And they take their running action. And they move 50 feet. Because they're running through rough terrain. So good on you.
Ghost Pepper's like, son of a bitch.
I spoke too soon. Didn't realize hawks could fly that fast. I'm gonna go back on myself.
Yeah, I feel like you can do that.
yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
You still gained 20 feet on them this round,
Yeah.
regardless of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back on myself because I spoke too soon. All right, so they close the distance a little bit. They're actually going to take a shot at you. It's going to be at disadvantage because they're shooting through the trees and whatnot to try to hit you. And I'm not going back on myself for that. So that's an 11 to hit.
Thank God, no, it does not hit. Armor class is 13 on a hawk.
Okay. Good stuff. So then they need to roll a d20 to see if a complication happens to them. They rolled a nat 20. Be glad that I burnt a nat 20 on that roll.
No kidding. If they hit her, she's gonna automatically revert to real Kiona, and it's gonna be a real problem, you guys.
All right. It's your turn again, Kiona.
I believe we're dashing.
Nope. Oh. Okay. So that's 120, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's She's okay on health in her regular form right now. It's not that. It's just that she would be slow again.
Yeah.
She...
Yeah. Okay. All right. Roll a d20 for the chase complication.
15.
Rolls are too good. No complication.
I love this dice.
Leader, say hello.
You are all good, friend. Hi.
I'm awake.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, leader.
We're glad to have you.
Yay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You came in the middle of a chase. Kiona in hawk form is flying away from a bunch of warg-mounted orc cavalry who's chasing her through the forest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Don't get caught indeed.
No kidding.
All right. Yeah, so there's no complication. The wargs are going to dash as well. They gain 100 feet on you. You've opened up a bit of distance, but now you're kind of at the end of your free dashes, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get ahead. Like,
I'm gonna say that at this point, yeah, the longbow range is 150 feet. They will have double disadvantage at this point, so they cannot get a clean shot on you. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that you're under. What's the cover that gives you +5 AC? You're under whichever level of cover gives you +5 AC. Half
Okay.
cover or whatever.
yeah, partial cover maybe.
I don't remember
know.
if they brought back the 3-stage cover in 5e or if they brought it back in 2024. But full cover? Yeah, we'll say you're under full cover. So they're gonna take a shot with the longbow at disadvantage, but you have +5 AC. So 16.
+5 AC, that does not hit.
Okay. All right. You lose the full cover if they drop back within 150 feet. Just so.
Okay.
You know. All right. So another arrow whizzes through the air. Sam, a little bit close to you, and you actually have to dodge and bank a little bit to avoid it as this arrow just goes up into the air past you. Oh, and they do have a complication that occurs. Okay. Need my...
Can I use their complication against them?
Nope.
Okay.
They have to fail, basically. And they do not. The path kind of veers, you kind of veer them towards this nasty looking thorn bush that you spy on the ground, and they follow you and they just crash straight into it. And you're hoping that they're gonna get tangled up and caught up in these sturdy thorny vines. But in fact they just punch straight through. And so you have a little moment where you laugh in hawkish, and then go nani in hawkish. All right, your turn.
Okay, so
You can still dash, but if you do, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay, all right. I would can I keep moving and use my keen sight to try to find a spot, since I'm flying above the trees and they are below, where I think I might be able to fly into like a copse of trees that is real dense or something, and like park myself way up high by like the tree trunk or something up there where they would lose me in that copse of trees and then not know if I had kept going or something, or if, you know, I don't know, like to hide.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Hawks do have +4 perception.
Okay.
Oof, that was only a 9 though, so a 13.
Yeah, you don't see anything like that around.
Okay. So she's just gonna keep flying, I guess.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to dash because you use your action to try to look for this.
Yeah.
So
that's 60
your normal
feet.
speed is what, 60?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. They get one more dash for free. And so they are going to pull it. Sorry, you need to roll a d20 first.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a 3.
All right. You fly through a swarm of insects.
Oh.
They make an opportunity attack against you, trying to bite you and sting you.
Oh, no.
But they only rolled an 8.
Okay, that's good. That's good. They missed.
Plus, I don't know, a hawk might not mind an insect as a tasty little protein snack.
Not when it's a surprise.
That's fair. I'm not a big fan of getting slapped in the face with a steak by surprise.
Right, exactly.
So... All right. All right. Yeah. So they dash their final time, closing the distance to 140 feet. They now get to make an attack against you at disadvantage with no AC bonus for you. Okay. Oh, and it's a 20.
Oh, fuck. Well, oh, fuck.
20 for 11 piercing damage.
Oh, yeah, that's done. Yeah. She will fall out of the sky in her Furbolg form.
Oh.
Because she can't fly as a Furbolg, so I just...
We're gonna say that you were 30 feet up.
Okay.
So you're gonna take, 8 damage. 8 falling damage.
Alright,
bludgeoning.
alright.
As you boom back into your Furbolg form in midair, and you kind of like arms splaying through the air, just fall down and whump into the forest floor.
Oh.
All right. Now they have to roll a complication. They pass, so there's no complication for them. You're up. You're on your feet.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure I have any choice but to re-polymorph myself and keep going. So, she will polymorph herself back, I think, back into a hawk again, because she was gaining good as long as she can dodge those. Dang. Okay. Yes. Hawk and go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh god, and that's a 5. What was my surge at? 2. Okay, she does not surge, but probability's at a 3 now.
Okay. So you're a hawk and you fly away. Because you used your action, you can only fly, you can't dash. Yeah.
Right.
So that is 60 feet. Just a momentary lapse back into Furbolg form.
Right.
roll on the chase complication, please.
15.
Okay, no complication happens. Basically, anything over 11 or up, anything that's 11 or up is no complication.
Awesome.
All right. They are going to risk a level of exhaustion to continue dashing after you. It's a risk that pays off. They are now at 100 feet. They have succeeded their Constitution save. The rider is going to take aim at you again with their longbow. Fire at disadvantage. Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Nat 1. There you go. The arrow shoots straight past you. All right. And no complication for them. You're up.
Okay, so DC 10 Constitution check. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I think we're gonna dash and do the thing too. I do get a -1, but it's okay. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It won't be fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
We rolled an 8. -1 makes 7.
Oh no. So you take one level
point,
of
one level, okay.
exhaustion. And this is 2014 rule because the chase rules are 2014 and everything else we're playing is 2014. So we are doing 2014 exhaustion rules,
Okay.
which are much more punishing than 2024 exhaustion rules, if I remember correctly. All right. Exhaustion level 1 Flutter, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
This is until it does not include attack rolls or saving throws. It's just like your skill checks. And it lasts until you get a long rest.
Okay.
Sorry. Finishing a long rest reduces a creature's exhaustion level by 1. So you don't, if you rack up any more exhaustion levels,
Right, you have to
then
do more long rests.
you have to take extended long rests.
Right.
So like downtime, right?
Yes,
You need to
yeah.
take downtime pretty
Yeah.
much. All right. You still get to dash though. So your dash speed is what?
120.
Okay. All right. Roll on the complication table if you please.
Ooh, baby! Oh no, that's a 6.
Okay. A sudden. This makes no sense. It says a sudden drop catches you by surprise, but you're flying.
Or maybe a gust of wind, like a wind, like a turbulence thing.
Yeah, like
you know?
across.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a tree that you didn't see, but that's like a crosswind hits you and you don't expect it. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, at least that's +3. Woohoo! Jesus, thank God. Why does this dice hate me now? That was an 8 + 3. That's 11.
That passes.
Oh, thank God.
You know you're flying through the air and the gust of wind hits you and you kind of go like this and then jerk yourself back straight. All right. I love playing with 2024 exhaustion. It makes I feel like 2014 exhaustion is like avoid getting it at all costs, and so you won't put yourself in a situation where you'll spend that resource. Whereas 2024 is a bit more like you're willing to take a bit of exhaustion. I like that better. Anyway. Is Collie trying to say something? I see him lighting up, but I don't hear him.
Wait, really? Oh,
There
maybe
you
it's
are.
fine
Yeah.
in the background.
okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to save my voice.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, the wargs get their turn. They're also going to risk a level of exhaustion with a dash. This time it doesn't work out for them.
God.
But they still close it down to 120 feet.
All right. Okay.
Take a shot at you at disadvantage. It's a 10.
Nope.
No. Okay. Another arrow arcs up through the air and misses you. You hear them shouting and cursing below. Oh, and they do get a complication. Okay. There's another thicket that they crash through that risks derailing them, but they manage to power through it. You are up.
Do we know how much further? Are we just running to exhaust each other at this point? Like, is this?
No, you are trying to fly back to Dal Kalash.
Right.
And you can kind of start to see the
Okay.
hazy
all right.
outline of it
Okay.
in the distance.
Oh, I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna try another dash. I got out the purple dice this time. That's a 14.
That's a pass.
Yeah.
So you get your dash with no further problems. 240. Leader, I sent you a DM on Discord. If you could direct your attention towards it. All right, roll your complication die.
16.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
All right.
We made a good choice.
The wargs are pushing it as well. They're becoming more and more exhausted, and you can see them kind of like start to their gait is starting to slow a little bit, become a little bit more uneven. Nonetheless, they take a shot at you. Once again, disadvantage, an 11 to hit.
Oh, thank goodness it does not hit.
Okay. We're gonna actually use Archer's Eye to try to turn that miss into a hit. That is now a 15 to hit.
Oh, it hits. That one hits.
All right. That is 9 piercing damage, if you please.
She falls out of the sky again.
All right. As the arrow thunks into your hawk form, and you bamf back into a furbolg with a second arrow sticking out of you. You once again take some bludgeoning damage from falling. 9 damage, if you please. And this time, they roll a chase complication, and it's a doozy. Because as you fall out of the sky, you kind of plow into the ground, and you kind of groaning, pull yourself up from the dirt and look up, and you find yourself staring at the clawed, blue-scaled feet of a dragonborn monk wearing gray and red robes. Goldrill, you find yourself as you're running through the forest on the orders of the Wayfarer. You suddenly see an arrow strike a hawk in the sky, and that hawk turns into a furbolg with brilliant red hair, who promptly drops out of the sky like a rock and plows into the dirt right in front of you. You immediately recognize who this is.
Ah! Gold Girl!
Well, I guess I found who I was looking for.
Well, you found me anyway, but Mazrah and Foodle, they're in trouble. I'm sure of it. The place is swarming with orcs.
Where are they?
In a camp at the Bloodfoot.
In fact, Goldrill, you see that there are a pair of orcs on Wargback barreling out of the forest. Like, they crash through the trees basically 10 feet in front of you.
Oh my god.
Should we be running?
Can
Goldrill.
I...
Goldrill, roll a insight check.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yep, it's on your character sheet. It's under your skills.
Right? Yeah.
It's insight. There you go.
Ooh.
These guys ain't nothing. You think you could take them?
All right then. I think we should do that.
All right. Well, you're up. What do you do?
So they're just like full on sprinting at us.
They're charging. They're orcs riding wargs with bows, and they seem surprised to see you there. They weren't expecting this.
Kiona's stumbling to her feet.
I'm trying to see what would be good here. Apologies for that.
All good for him.
This is what I get.
Megan says they aren't doors. You can take them. They're not doors.
You're not- oh, perfect. You know what? Confidence through the roof now. Guess. Okay, I want to try and use this Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave. All right, we're gonna say that'll hit both of them. They must make a Constitution saving throw. Jeez, that is a high con save. Okay. Fail. 2d8 thunder damage and pushed back 10 feet. So you rolled the 10 thunder damage there. So the warg riders are blown back off of their mounts. The tremendous thunderous boom of the thunder wave. Hold on, I actually have. What am I doing? I have literal weather sounds. Here we go. Of the thunder wave. pierces the warg's sensitive ears, and their ears, dog-like, just sort of flatten against their heads, and they kind of like skid to a stop and put their heads down and whimper and turn tail and run away. The two orc archers who got knocked off of the wargs, they're laying on the ground, just sort of dazed. Kiona, what do you do?
Firebolt, baby! At the one that's nearest.
All right. Yeah, you hit one, and he just like just ignites on fire, and he's just like falls to the ground, quickly expires. The other one fails its wisdom save. Literally rolled a what is that? Yeah, a 6 - 1 for 5. And he scrambles to his feet and runs away, just straight back into the bush.
Well, that's with them, but I'm worried about Mazrah and Foodle. I also have a bunch of prisoners I need to let out, but I can't do it until I get a long rest. So don't let me die, or they'll all die too. Or can she transfer the knowledge of that door to him in some way, like where that room is? No? Okay.
Not unless it says so in the spell.
Right.
Right. And while you're looking that up, you hear another rustle in the bushes, and a by now perhaps all too familiar figure, the Wayfarer, kind of stumbles out, takes off his hat and wipes the sweat off his brow with it. He says, "That'll have to wait. Your friends are in very big trouble."
All right. Well, let's go then.
All right. You two, Goldrill, help them out. One, and the Wayfarer will sort of boop Goldrill in the middle of his forehead, and Goldrill will like dissolve into like this bolt of lightning that arcs up into the sky. And two, and he does the same to Kiona. And Kiona, when he does this to you, he imparts upon you 5 sorcery points, which you may immediately transfer into spell slots.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you feel this moment where the part of the Wayfarer that is the Quori spirit inside, kind of when that contact finger to forehead occurs, a kind of connection is formed with Adelotti, feeding a portion of his power into her.
That's a 3rd level
And-
spell slot, y'all.
There you go, rebolstering your spells a little bit, and you too kind of resolve into this lightning bolt that just kind of your form is like becomes this crackling energy that's compressed down and then boom, up into the sky.
Kiona's and Adelotti's
And-
thoughts all the way there. Kiona, what just happened? What did we do? What is
Goldrill and Kiona, you find yourselves arcing way up, impossibly high into the sky, much higher than any hawk can fly. High enough that you see something really strange. You always thought that maybe the Earth was flat, or perhaps inside of a giant's eye or something like that. But it looks like this concave curve in some way, which is a little bit odd. You have just enough time to say, before you reach the apex of your arc, and then crash downwards. Foodle, you see, first of all, the worm bearing down on Mazrah. Then you see, in the same instant, 2 bolts of lightning, boom, boom, into the ground beside you. And then all 3 of you watch as the worm crashes down onto the floor of the quarry, swallowing Mazrah whole.
Mazrah!
Oh, no!
I feel really bad for Foodle at this moment. It's just-
Oh my God.
it's just too much stuff. Too much happening.
Yeah.
Kiona there. Gold drill. Where is your token?
Do we need to roll initiative?
It's there somewhere. Yeah, but hold on. I need to get Gold Drill on the map. There he is. All right, yeah. You can roll initiative, and we will put you in the initiative order.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. There we go.
Kiona just watched Mazrah get swallowed by a giant worm as she was sent back to this thing, and she's a little, flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck? This worm was not there when I left.
A lot has happened in the last 4.6 seconds, Kiona.
Alright, perfect. So Gold
All right.
and Kiona have no idea what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Come out of the sky as a lightning bolt, massive worm.
Does
What the hell?
so the only thing I don't quite remember, and I feel bad about this a little bit, but I don't think Kiona really knows if they found Mazrah's mother, because
No.
Mazrah took a left
No
turn
idea.
before they
Yeah.
freed the prisoners, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't
Yeah.
know about her. Okay.
I have no idea. Mazrah didn't tell you either. Just
Well,
I don't
no,
remember
because
what if
Kiona
Mazrah said
left
anything,
before
it
she
was like,
saw
I gotta
Mazrah.
take care
Kiona
of
was already
something kind of
gone.
thing.
yeah,
He was already
Kiona
gone,
left
so-
from with the
Yeah.
prisoners from because Foodle said he was gonna, and then she was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, well, you know that Mazrah split off from the group. You
Right.
don't know why.
right,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you have no idea.
yeah.
All right. Goldrill, it is your turn. You just watched this giant worm swallow Mazrah whole. There are a bunch of orcs back here who are firing arrows and casting spells at the worm. They do not look friendly, but they look like they're at least not focused on killing you right now.
So I feel like we should probably be focusing on the worm.
That is your choice.
Well, I'm assuming we did see Mazrah get swallowed.
You did. Yeah, you did.
All right, then I'm definitely going to be aggressive towards the worm first.
Goldrill's like, you swallowed my friend. That's an act of aggression.
That's on-site hands. Yeah, I think I don't think I'll do anything fancy. I guess it's run up and try and punch it. I guess.
All right, give it a go.
Or this is one big creature.
There's a very big boy.
That.
So you gotta actually click the attack under there. There should be a
Yeah,
little
I'm just trying.
square
No, I'm
that's
just
there.
trying to, because as monk, I gotta remember how many
Yeah.
attacks I can actually do. So I'm just trying to
Yeah.
go through and make sure. I gotta get in the habit of doing this before the actual session. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
That might just be that. Alright, well. We'll start with just 2 regular strikes. So,
Okay. That first one does not hit. The second one does.
one of these allows me another one as well. Yeah, I can make another one as a bonus action because of that. That is long. Alright. Just do 3 regular hits and that'll be my turn.
What's this?
Somewhere in there it mentions being able to use another attack as like a bonus.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So 2 of those attacks connect. Now, Foodle, you watched as the arrows pelting this worm were just breaking off on its thick and sturdy armored side. When Mazrah unleashes this 1, 2, 3 attack on it, Mazrah, Gold Drill,
Actually,
you're
I do
witnessing
one-
nothing that's going on with Mazrah right now.
I was gonna say.
Gold Drill's fists on impact crackle with this sort of spark of lightning that arcs out across the worm's hide. And unlike previous attacks that weren't doing too much to it, this seems to injure it quite a bit. You see this massive body sort of quiver.
Also, Mr. Pepper, can I do one last thing?
Sure,
Part of my
if you have
turn?
the action economy for it.
Yep. Yeah, I would like to use a key point for one of those. That last one to be Stunning Strike.
Okay. Target must succeed on Constitution saving throw. Do you have the DC for that?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. What is that against again? Sorry.
It should be your spell save DC,
Oh,
which is on your character sheet on the spell
17.
page. The key save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. Is that the correct value?
Alright, in my spells section, it says my spell save DC 17, so...
Okay. Does 8 plus proficiency plus your wisdom modifier equal that value?
Okay, 8 plus proficiency modifier?
Yeah, which is 5.
8
That's
plus
13 plus 4 is your wisdom mod is 17. Yeah, so that's
17.
correct. Yeah, that's correct.
That's an
Okay.
amazing wisdom mod.
Unfortunately, if you can believe it, this thing has a very high constitution score.
That makes sense. It's a massive worm.
And it is able to prevent itself from being stunned by this blow.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It is worth a shot, yeah. I will say it's possible.
Yeah, stunning
To
that
stun
thing would
it.
be huge.
It's not probable. All right. Goldro, that's your turn. It is the orc mage's turn. The orc sees these new combatants enter the fray. Is going to cast.
Counterspell.
Okay. What's the automatic success for counterspell? What's the threshold for that? Like which spell level does it automatically
3
beat?
is the automatic. So.
Okay, so it's a 4th level spell.
Okay.
So help me out with that. DC plus the spell's level. So you need to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Remember, because of your exhaustion, you're at disadvantage for these.
Okay.
And you need to beat 14. So it's a charisma, just a raw charisma roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. Come on, baby. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! Can I?
The nat
That's
1
not it. I can't. Can I do a Tyson magic?
for a reroll?
Yeah, I can, but I don't know. Oh, that's my problem. Is I'm not sure. I've not used it.
You'll have to. Well, post the message in chat.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know how
when
it works?
I don't know when. I don't know when the last time I used it, or if you made me do a surge since then to recover the ability to use
I did.
it.
You have it. No, you
Okay.
have it back. Yeah,
Okay.
I did make you do a surge to get it back.
I think I do have a marker here for it, but I've got so many markers. So.
You can manipulate the force, chance, and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll. Okay, so we'll give you the 15.
Okay.
We'll say it was a straight roll, which succeeds, and so the orc mage is weaving a spell, chanting in preparation to cast, and you counterspell it, and he loses control of the magic, and it just sort of slips away in these sort of incandescent waves of light.
I rolled a 7 on the surge.
And the mage curses and backs off.
That's right. That's
This
right.
is not getting anywhere near that damn worm. Foodle, you're up.
Did we did I get skipped or am I just swallowed?
No,
Oh,
you went before the worm. And so in the initiative order, the worm had just finished its turn.
I can't tell you guys how excited I am to see you. How did you get here? Anyway, and Foodle turns. Oh gosh, what are we doing, guys? Ghost, what's Foodle's line of sight? So Foodle wants to shoot this guy so that Mazrah is not whatever happened because he watched as Mazrah froze up. Goldrill and Kiona don't know that necessarily, but so he wants to shoot this one. Can he see it?
I get the feeling, you can draw a straight edge if you want, but I get the feeling that this shelf right here is going to be in your way. And you would have to, to move down to
So
here.
maybe, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But that's a gentle-ish enough slope that I would say, you would have line of sight if you move there.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
I don't want to get too close to the worm. All right, and Foodle, he is going to cast Ensnaring Strike, because he's still somehow maintain. Well, we know how. Thank you, Mazrah. And he's going to fire once. Boop. See if a 16 will hit.
It does not hit.
Okay.
No.
All right, he will fire again.
25 hits.
All right. Do I want to reroll any of this damage? Okay, so it needs to make. Oh wait, does it make a saving throw? Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
I was thinking you were aiming at the worm. Why I thought that, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
The
I
first
have no
attack
idea.
hits, and so does the second attack.
Oh, it does. Okay, Ghost. Sorry, if the first attack
Yeah.
hits, it is restrained.
Does it get to make a
Uh,
saving throw?
It might. Hold on. Sorry, I can't. I don't know why it's not coming up. Usually I have this like ready, but it's just not popping up. Anyway.
think it gets a strength save.
saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
18.
18. Meets it, beats it. Okay.
Okay.
So that doesn't change anything. Foodle's gonna fire that second shot, no change, and he's gonna fire a third shot. We'll see if we can. Pretty good. I like that. So it's gonna make 3 Constitution saving throws.
I'll save you the trouble.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd already damaged that one last week.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness for
So
that.
it was already in a bad way.
Thank
all right.
goodness. Okay. And then Foodle, as a bonus action, is going to drink another potion of greater healing. Oh my God. And that is Foodle's turn.
Okay. All right, the orc archers take their turn, firing arrows at the beast. Miss, hits, miss, hit, miss. Right, and another hail of arrows, another volley, arcs through the air, landing on top of this worm as it's rearing back, having taken Mazrah and a chunk of the ground, which is made of solid rock, with her. And the arrows just sort of pelt on top of it. Some of them stick in between its armor-plated scales. Most just shatter and bounce off. This one here continues its mad attacks on the worm with no effect, seeming to have flown into a rage. Kiona, you are up.
She noticed the lightning making that thing hurt. And also
another thing that you notice is that this one is concentrating on maintaining a spell of some kind.
Interesting.
You see it like with its hands like doing this kind of thing or whatever.
Well, I
sweat
think
beading on his forehead.
that this is a perfect opportunity for some chain lightning, baby.
Okay. One thing this worm is not good at is dexterity. I believe it's yeah.
As many as 3
Yeah.
other targets within 30 feet of the first target. So,
All right.
I don't... Yeah, so just these 2 then, I suppose, because she's going to use the worm, I think, as her... I guess she could have used
Okay.
this guy.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I guess she would, because
You
he was
didn't- you
doing
didn't
the...
declare it yet.
You mentioned that he's holding on to a spell, so she'll start with him, but
Okay.
she'll hit the worm and
Okay.
the fat guy and the nearest archer as well.
Okay. Yep.
She'd be touching things
So
with lightning,
dexterity
Bard.
save. Yeah. Fail. The worm failed. The one concentrating on the save failed. This one failed. God, chain lightning. I love it.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Does it hit all 3 of these archers?
Just the one in the front. The one that's
Just this-
closest to the guy
just
with
this
the
one
yeah.
here. Okay. Save, dex, critical success, 24.
Ooh.
It saves. So half damage, hey? 25, 26, 27. 27 is still a goodly amount. Oh my god.
It is.
So
It's
that
an
is
amazing goodly amount.
54 times 3 plus 27 damage.
That's amazing.
That's a good amount of damage that was caused there. Cauliflows, help me out with concentration on 54 damage. It's a con
so it-
save.
So it would be half, which is 27?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Go
Which is
fuck yourself.
theoretically possible, depending
Woof.
on the bonus, right? But
I have news for you.
You can now move.
It rolled a 25. And
You rolled a
so
25.
its concentration is broken. You have extremely bad news, which is that you've been swallowed by a giant worm. The very thin silver lining is that you feel the paralysis spell break and you're able to move again.
Also,
As you are being deposited down this thing's esophagus into the stomach.
Kiona also rolled a natural 1 on the wild magic surge.
All right, surge it.
So,
Surge it.
ooh, the first roll is a 100.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh no, but
Interesting.
it's not worth it. Son of a bitch. You regain all expended sorcery points. So apparently she didn't have any expended sorcery points prior to this, so that would not be really helpful. Let's see what else it could be. A 47. A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears.
Don't give me more to control.
All right.
Don't give me more to control.
I have
All right.
I have no expended sorcery points, so
That's fine.
if the
That's fine.
unicorn can help in any way, shape,
Oh,
or form.
by the way, leader, this is the Kiona as a turtle.
there it
There
is.
you go.
There it is.
There you go. If you missed it, chat. I found it in the art assets.
Yeah.
Wasn't that some AI thing you did, Woof?
Yeah. Apologies to everyone.
I mean, for stuff like that. All right, unicorn.
Yay.
I just used the fade
Oh,
here.
that's perfect. It says within 5 feet of me, so just.
And then when does it disappear?
1 minute later, so 6 rounds of unicorn, baby.
I'm gonna let you control it. Why don't you?
Oh,
Because
oh.
your turn is at its end, pretty much, right?
Okay, all right.
Why don't you spend the off turn opening up the unicorn?
I'll find it. I'll find
stat
it.
block.
Is that a fey creature?
Honestly, do a Google search for 5e unicorn, and the stat block will come up.
Okay.
That's what I do whenever I need to look something up. All right. The orc war priest growls in outrage as his concentration is broken. The unicorn appears beside you, Kiona. This has happened once before. This is not the first time you have summoned a unicorn.
This has happened twice before, actually.
This has happened twice before, and every time it's the same one. And the unicorn kind of looks at you and glares and kind of does a little bit of a and stamps their feet. In frustration at you constantly pulling it away from its ordinary life for whatever crap you're up to.
Thank you.
We're gonna need to name this unicorn.
We
Chat, get on that.
We need a unicorn name for Kiona's Kiona's summon unicorn.
Jesus, what is this? And the war priest is going to level a finger at you, Kiona, and chant a profane chant of Grumsh.
Oh no.
And is going to cast Holy Fire at you. Okay. You must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, I did that by a disadvantage by accident, but I guess it didn't matter. Oh,
doesn't matter.
Bad luck.
14.
Bad luck.
Okay.
That's
all
2
right.
sorcery points to roll a d4 and make it better.
Yep.
This is
I mean,
my
the
D4.
DC was 15, so you're
2 points.
automatically getting a
Yay.
pass. Yeah. Okay. You take 15 divided by 2, 7 radiant damage, and ignore the rest of that. If you failed to save, you'd be blinded, but you didn't fail to save. So you just take 7 radiant damage.
Gotcha.
Radiant Grumsh damage.
Honestly,
Mazrah.
burst damage should be electric.
Mazrah, you're on deck, but it's not quite your turn. But we now turn to the inside of the worm's gullet as Mazrah, you I know you're into this, so I'm gonna do my best to describe it to the utmost for you as the undulating walls of the worm's esophagus sort of massage you down into its stomach. You are with a moist deposited into the stomach, landing in a pool of digestive juices.
You're supposed to be my dungeon master, not my dungeon master, okay? Ghost Flipper.
Right now, I'm your dungeon daddy.
Oh my god.
Never thought it would be this way, chat.
Oh my god, now that's a blurb. No. You land in this puddle of digested, like corrosive juices. You feel them begin to sort of tingle and eat away at your skin, rather unpleasantly. You thought being swallowed by a giant creature might be more pleasant than this, but it's really not, as it turns out. And you kind of look up. You see the other slog that it had swallowed first, along with the 2 dead corpses of the orcs, like floating in the in this thing's stomach. And the slog is just desperately slashing and biting and gnawing and clawing at the stomach lining of this creature. It needs to take.
Just had an idea.
You just had an idea. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take a moment to. Yes. How much damage does it take? Oh my god. Okay. I missed this before. I have the slog. Right there. When does it take this damage? At the start of each of the worm's turns.
Sorry, my cat's being crazy. I apologize.
That's okay. Oh god. Okay, that is 8, 5. I don't feel like doing math right now. 18. I just did math anyway. I'm a hypocrite. Another 8. Okay. This slog is basically just desperately trying to claw its way out. You see that it's been in here for a little bit more time than you, Mazrah, and you see that its skin is becoming sort of splotched with sores, like oozing sores as it's,
You've done your
being
research,
eaten away.
Ghostbugger.
Thanks. You're
Oh my god.
You're up, Mazrah.
All right. So, looking at this thing, does it look like its claws are actually?
This is a maximum us moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Does it look like the slug is actually damaging the inside of the worm? Okay.
Yes.
Well, what she's gonna do, because she's sitting in this goop, is because she's in there's a surface, she's gonna kind of like lean back a little bit, and you can decide whether this works or not. She's gonna lean back a bit, put her feet against the side of the stomach, and just use her cloak to walk up the side of it and out of the goop.
Okay.
Because she took the cloak of arachnia off her mom and put it back on herself.
Yeah.
So she can walk up
That's right.
surfaces. So she just...
So the here's where I haven't done my research.
Hey, kitty.
Any biologists in chat, let me know if I'm wrong about this. I get the impression that stomach acid is like secreted from the lining of the stomach walls
I would assume.
and not pumped in from a specific place. You are still going to take the acid damage from the stomach acid, but you are going to take half damage.
Okay. So, what she's going to do... Oh, unfortunately, too bad it's not poison damage. Oh, okay.
It is acid damage, yeah.
Yeah.
According to the internet, stomach acid is just like made from glands and stuff in the stomach.
Sure. That sounds good to me. Because like everything in the stomach is going to be coated with it.
Yeah. So
That would
her hands
be
are free.
awful if you have like a chunk of a sandwich that's like just held up out of the and it won't digest. That would be
Her
the
hands
worst.
are free, so she's going to...
What is this conversation? Go ahead.
You did this.
I've literally never thought of that in my life.
She's going
this
to
moment.
use her storm dragon ribbon and then turn the slashing damage, and she does to lightning damage, and then she'll try and stab. So she's kind of whatever, like, you know, and she's gonna try and stab as far up as she can get. She'll walk up
Okay.
as far as she can go. Like, I mean, how big is this
Yeah.
thing? She can technically. Well, it says your walking speed is the same as your.
It's not like you're in a room right
Yeah.
now. Like you're
Well,
you're
yeah.
basically you're able to, with your cloak of arachne or whatever, basically
Alright.
able to suspend yourself like this far above the
Right.
acid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do this because I have something else I could use, but like it would take a hell
Mhm.
action to do that, and I don't want to waste my turn. So,
Mhm.
all right.
All right, so what are you doing?
7.
Okay. Yeah,
Does
That's
this
gonna hit.
count as sneak attack?
the armor class against its squishy insides, which are all around you, is considerably lower
All right,
Then
and it's
to heavily
lightning
armored outside.
damage. Can I sneak attack it?
You can sneak attack it because the gold drill is within 5 feet of the monster.
Well, I don't even need to be as long as I'm. As long as
That's true.
I'm. Yeah,
That's true. So yeah, you can sneak attack it.
God, ridiculous. It's not a good roll, but all right, whatever. God, my sneak attack is terrible. And then she'll
24.
second, she'll extra attack
Okay.
because she's using her dagger.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, you feel the fleshy mass encasing you tremble and quiver as a sort of rumbling roar of agony and anger emits from it. And the stomach just sort of contracts further in response, as if fighting back against you. Yeah, it says it succeeds at its Constitution save. At the start of each of the worm's turns, it is the worm's turn. So we're gonna roll 66 acid damage. You take half from this, so you take 12
Okay.
acid damage, Mazrah. The slog inside is not so lucky, and it actually, as the stomach lining sort of collapses on top of it, it's actually sort of stuck in sort of a pocket. It's just crushed, and you hear this bone crunch like. And you see the bright, almost chemically green blood of the slog kind of mingle in with the stomach acid.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not a pretty way to go. The worm, for its part, is going to turn on. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can roll a d10 to see who it goes after. That's a reroll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The worm is going to move thusly, and you can actually. Nope. Goldrill, you can take an opportunity attack if you so choose.
I believe I will.
Okay. As it attempts to move out of range.
Oh. Oh, that sucks.
Nope. All right. Just a little bonk on the armored scales, and the worm is going to attack this one right here. Gonna attempt attempt to bite. That's gonna hit. It needs to succeed at a saving throw or be swallowed. And it's swallowed. Mazrah, you're gonna have some more company.
Raining orcs.
As another orc is swallowed and drops down sort of through the entrance into the acid bath, sort of like beside you.
And she just goes, she looks down and she goes, "This is what following Grumsh gets you." It's just, it's like,
As if you're not there too.
full judgment
Alright.
face.
Goldrill, you're up.
All right. I don't know if you saw I put in the chat, but what are the chances I just go into the worm and just carry Mazrah out with my monk movement? Probably
Move right up to it and make an acrobatics check.
Wait, you're gonna allow this? Oh, now I gotta try it.
I think don't you have some stupid like run up walls crap?
Yeah, but can you run up walls carrying like a 200-pound orc?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, this is not what
Oh.
pulling Mazrah out is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting in.
I mean, yeah, I do. I have the. That's what I say. I'm not sure. Obviously, it probably wouldn't work, but it'd be funny if you could just like carry Mazrah out while running up the wall of its stomach. But I don't know.
Yeah, make an acrobatics check. Move right up to it. Either way.
All right. Well, I guess we're going for it.
If you want to make the attempt, you're gonna have to close into melee range.
Well, YOLO, I guess. Right.
All right. And you leap onto the back of this gigantic armored worm and make your acrobatics check. I'm gonna say a 25 is pretty good for that. And so you run up. You run up the back of the worm, and as it's diving down to swallow this guy, you jump down beside him and join him in purgatory. And Mazrah, you are
We're in it now.
can barely finish getting the sentence out about following Grumsh when you see Goldrill slide in. And just as a reminder, you didn't see Goldrill arrive because they arrived at the very moment when you got swallowed. So Goldrill is all of a sudden just there.
that's gonna be a bit jarring. First you're swallowed by a worm, and then your long lost friend is there. Like, oh, did I die?
All right, Goldrill. Well, that's your movement. I can't wait to see what you do now.
Well, I suppose on the way down I can just hit it from the inside.
Sure.
I guess I will use a few key points to hit it quite heavily from on the way down.
Foodle, you're on deck, just so you know.
So, I'm going to use a key point to do that, so I can attack a total of 4 times.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will
All
also
hit.
use another key point to go ahead and attempt another stunning strike.
Okay. So that's how much damage in total? That is 21, 26, 31. And then Stunning Strike is a Constitution save, yeah?
Yes.
Unfortunately, it does not work out this time.
Dang.
Yeah.
We'll get it eventually.
You get the impression that you're... Patently, this whole situation is absurd. But you get the impression that your flurry of blows that you unleashed within, it hurt a lot.
Perfect.
All right. Is that your turn, sir?
Yep. Don't think I
All right,
got
Foodle, you're up.
anything else.
Probably I can't tell if you realize you're muted still.
Lumps.
Oh my gosh!
Hello?
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah.
I was like, why is no one saying anything? Oh jeez, this is bad, guys. I guess. I guess I'll just keep doing what I was doing. Foodle's going to fire at the worm. I love that I love that Kiona has a freaking. Anyway, a unicorn. Anyway. Alright, here we go. Worm. Bam.
Leader, that is a great answer to the question of the day.
Thank you.
Those
Very
are some
specific.
terrible shots.
None of them hit.
Alright. Thick
Yeah, you're
hide.
aiming at the worm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them hit.
Alright.
So
Dang it.
you just see gimbal shot pinging off the worm's armor.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. That's Foodle.
Foodle is given shades of the crazy gun nut with a bunker in his basement from the amazing movie Tremors.
That's right.
All right, the bowcasters make their turn. One of them actually hits. The other one takes its turn and does not hit. And the one inside the stomach starts slashing wildly with his short sword. That is not going to do a whole lot of damage. Okay. And they start to back off a little bit. They're a little bit like, I don't know about this. Watching their friend get swallowed. And this one still within reach. It's actually gonna, God help me, try to do the same thing Goldrill did. Sort of jump on the back of it. just gonna make a grapple attack with one of its 2 attacks. So it latches on to its back. I'm just gonna make 2 attacks here, or 3 attacks here, but it only gets to count 2 of them. And that is 13. Okay. All right. So the second slug jumps on the back of this worm and just starts gnashing and clawing at it. Kiona, you're up with the War Priest and then Mazrah.
Me and a unicorn, I think, actually.
That's right. That's right. You and a unicorn.
Oh,
no, I didn't forget anything. Go ahead.
Okay. As much as Kiona likes kissing ass with the firebolts and things like that, she's also trying to conserve a little bit of spell slots. So, that guy that
I
had...
literally gave you spell slots.
You gave me 1 level 3 spell slot. Okay? I appreciate that. But... Alright, she's going to, I believe she has the proper distance from this guy. She's going to firebolt the magic user guy. Yeah. Firebolt. That's a 13 to hit. To the yeah.
To the War Priest? That is not gonna hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
No.
I kind of figured as much.
No.
And then she will say to the unicorn, Foodle, how hurt do you look?
He looks pretty screwed up.
Okay, so she'll say to the unicorn, help Foodle, and she'll send him back to do a healing touch on Foodle.
And the unicorn rolls his eyes and goes back and uses the healing touch on Foodle.
2d8 plus 2, it says 11. I think that's automatically. So if you want to roll 2d8
11
plus
11
2,
is the average, so
right.
do the 2d2
Do the roll.
2d8 plus
Okay.
2. Yeah, we always do the roll.
Okay. If I can find my keyboard here.
I don't know if Rai-Rai's around. Rai-Rai, I'm curious if you ever just take the average. Kali as well. Do you ever take the average, or do you always do the roll? I always do the rolls.
I usually do the rolls if I can type.
Are you talking about like when enemy spellcasters do stuff?
Anytime.
Wow.
Honestly,
Oh.
the,
So you
the
got
heals,
11.
The
I mean, you got 10.
heals, the enemy, like the damage that the enemies do, all that stuff.
Levels
I
1
always do
through 3, I do enemy damage average, and then if they crit, it's double the average. But beyond that, I always roll.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious.
You get 10 more hit points back, Foodle.
Thank you.
1 below the average.
Right?
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Bumps. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
In regards to your chat message, she doesn't think she can kill the worm.
Not with that attitude. The War Priest is going to attempt to cast Holy Fire on Kiona again. So Kiona, you need to make that Wisdom saving throw once more.
Ooh. That's a nat 20, baby!
Oh, you still take
Yeah, you know.
8 radiant damage.
Alright.
Okay, and this one too is gonna start to. The orcs are starting to feel like it might be time
This is not a battle worth
To-
fighting.
to
Freaking
withdraw.
jerks. No, they don't get to leave. They have
Right.
to face the consequences of their actions.
Mazrah, you're up.
All right. Is Goldrill in here?
Yes.
Yep.
She's like, what the F are you doing? And just starts walking up the inside of the worm, looking at him like, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna let you climb out of its throat
Okay.
because the muscle action of the esophagus
Alright.
is just gonna push you back down.
Okay.
So that's one thing you will not be allowed to.
All right, that's fine. Is it still moving around? Like trying to move around the worm?
Yeah.
Can I tell from
Yep.
inside?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can tell because everything is like shifting and sloshing around. So yeah, you can tell.
Dang it! It sucks because like if I do one thing, I use my whole turn because I only get one action per turn.
Yeah. Everybody only gets one action per turn.
I know, but
Or are you talking more like attack?
no, I want to. A part of me really wants to use my immovable rod because it stops 8,000 pounds of force, so thing won't be able to move anywhere without
Jesus.
ripping itself apart.
Jesus.
And I feel vengeful.
Well, I think this thing weighs more than 8 tons.
Hmm.
This is humongous.
It'll just. $30. Well, I mean, technically, she could just dagger herself out. She can teleport 20 feet. Like, how deep down is she in it?
Well, that's only if its mouth is open.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
its
yeah, yeah.
throat muscles are dilated. This is so gross.
It's fine. Something I haven't heard before. Look, you did this to the wrong person. All right. Just that.
This is a gift to you. This is a gift from me to you.
There's no way that worm is 90 feet deep, bros.
No,
That's what.
no, Megan. I already said I wasn't allowing her to climb out.
Yeah. Mazrah is stuck. For... Part of me wants to see if I crit, but then I'll probably roll a 1, so whatever. What is these rolls? Oh my god.
What is that? Oh my god.
Trash.
A 2, a 1, a 4, a 4,
Trash.
and a 1. Come on.
Oh, whatever. It's all lightning damage.
What's that, 29?
Yeah. I guess technically if I have a bonus action I can attack it again. Well, only 13, but whatever.
Yeah, 13 will hit.
Alright.
You're inside its soft, gooey center.
She's just like
All right. And it is gonna roll a.
a lot of good clips coming out of this one. Too bad Bruce isn't here. What?
All right.
Ah, Megan.
As you unleash your, Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. into the stomach lining of the worm. Its stomach contracts again, and this time it contracts down violently and involuntarily, and you feel the stomach acid rush up and momentarily submerge both you, Goldrill, and the orc, and the three of you are ejected all the way up the esophagus and out of its toothy maw, deposited in a pile of corrosive sludge onto the ground of the quarry. Again, blessed sunlight and fresh air.
Well then.
Mazrah!
I know it's not my turn, but Mazrah only doesn't even seem to
It is your
register
turn. It's still your
anything.
turn.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Does she have movement?
Yeah, any movement that you haven't already spent.
Oh, is this person? This person's here though, I guess. So,
Yeah. Well, they're prone as well. You're all
oh, they're
prone.
prone.
Yeah, all three of you are prone.
Oh, okay. She's gonna crawl here, and then she'll.
She'll do what?
Stand up.
Okay. All right. The worm kind of shakes what passes for its head around, looking quite sick at the horrible stomach ache that you gave it. It's actually gonna turn and attack this one. Try to bite it. Try to swallow that guy.
Jeez.
Put this. There it go. Yeah. Swallowed. It kind of bucks the slog off, and then its head like snaps around. It just like grabs it out of the air, and then the worm begins to sink into the water of the quarry. It moves away from you. Goldrill, if you're able to make a ranged attack from the prone position, you can take an attack of opportunity. Can't make a melee attack though while you're laying down.
I do have a light crossbow.
Okay.
So I guess
Yeah, shoot it.
Oh my god, that actually hits.
Nice.
Nice.
It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, it just sort of gets wedged between two of its armored scales.
I'll take it.
All right, and then it's your turn. It's beginning to like sort of slowly withdraw down into the water.
So it's trying to escape. Oh,
Maybe.
interesting. Okay, I would like to run up to it. And I want to use inflict wounds.
Whoa, okay. Some monk cleric stuff, okay.
Do
So it needs to make some kind of a saving throw, doesn't it? No, it's an attack roll.
Yep.
A 16 is not going to do it, I'm afraid.
Dang. Well, I tried. I'm not sure if I can technically make another unarmed strike because that was the action. Actually, I don't know.
Does the bonus action on arm strike need to follow? I think it does.
So I think I can only just use that.
I think it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunate. All right, Foodle, you're up.
Okay. Oh gosh. So we're going. Oh no, guys, this is terrible. You know what? Foodle figures they've got that covered. He can really only see the worm, so he's gonna attack the worm. As a bonus action, though, he's going to, because the worm is immune to his current thing, so he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark instead.
Okay.
So here we go. He's gonna fire off a volley at the worm.
Ooh.
Oh,
hell
there.
yeah.
See, okay.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh. Oh, and I guess Hunter's Mark, right? So 1.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but I don't know how many hit. Does the 20 hit? I assume the 11 doesn't.
20 does not.
Okay, 20 does not. So ignore the second one. It's a 4 plus 6 if the Hunter's Mark crits.
Okay. 4 plus
Otherwise,
6.
it's just a plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, wouldn't it be the second Hunter's Mark, the 2?
But I don't know. It's up to you.
Because what
Only one of them
I'm gonna,
hits,
I'm
so-
gonna say
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Alright.
it's the 2.
Sure. Yeah.
Because that's the order of the attacks went in there. Okay.
And that
so
is Foodle's turn.
that looks like it hurt it a lot. Okay. Okay, the orcs unleash their barrage on the worm to no effect. To no effect. And the third one stands up. Thinks about shooting at Mazrah for that dig at Grumsh earlier. But decides that the worm is a much greater threat in every sense of the word. Okay. And then they actually leave the field of battle. These two do.
Cowards.
I mean, I get them. I
I'll
understand
still
them.
call them out.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to fight this thing either. And then this one inside of its stomach is hacking away to pretty good effect, actually. All right, it saves its Constitution check to keep its food down this time. Kiona, you're up.
I think, yeah, Kiona's she's gonna fireball it, except she's going to lightning ball it.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be lightning magic instead. look at all those green numbers.
Dexterity, hey? Whoops. I did not mean to do that. You don't see that anyway.
18 on the wild magic.
It does not save. And it is starting to look very hurt. As you are just taking chunks of damage out of it. This exploding ball of lightning crackling up and down its form, and it lets out another deafening roar. The War Priest takes their turn, and their turn is to simply skedaddle.
The unicorn will also heal Foodle again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mazrah, roll a perception for me.
Okay. Oh,
What?
this is when I roll as God.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Why?
Foodle, enjoy your 4 HP.
Oh god.
That's wild. That is so bad. Oh no, what happened to Woof?
Oh no. Woof.
Woof!
Woof.
Woof, where did you go?
Woof. No.
Oh,
Somebody
no.
screenshot it.
Wolf got turned into a statue.
Taking a screenshot of that. That'll come in handy later. All right, we kind of wait to. I sent one to me. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right, he's typing in our group chat.
Oh, his
internet died.
Oh no, that's such
Internet
a bad
died.
timing.
No. Oh my gosh.
All right. Do you guys want to take a quick 5-minute bio break, water refill break?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
We are-
perfect.
We are near the end, so I'm not going to keep you guys for super long, but it is kind of inauspicious that it's Wolf's turn and his internet died.
Indeed.
The worm knows that he was about to kill it.
And apparently, so did my audio.
Oh
Just
no, what?
Everything just cut out. So,
Well, alright guys, we're gonna take 5-minute break.
5-minute break. We'll be back then.
We'll be back.
I'm back. Just as he walked away. Sorry.
It's
My
okay.
internet went kaput.
It's okay, we're gonna take a real quick break.
Got it.
Because
I'm
you're
back.
you're indisposed. Ghost Pepper already walked away.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah. You did good on that perception check.
I know that never happens. Mazrah will go to the grave with a -1 in her wisdom score.
You know, when I realized the gold drills was so high, I was like, oh. You get a +4? What is that like? Speaking of which, I gotta change my stats. Let's see what's like +1 strike. Okay. And we are a... we already did all of that the last time. We're so on top of it, apparently.
That's because we're awesome. Sometimes.
Sometimes. This has been an epic evening so far. I hope. I mean, you didn't see Mazrah in the stomach of the thing, so I hope that that she's
I'm sure
not
I
in
would.
there. Right.
Yeah.
That's
Well, Mazrah talked her into like a cubby in the rock,
okay.
so she wasn't just like laying on the ground.
Okay. Okay.
I'm actually really glad. One of my first ideas to hide her was to give her even though she's passed out, to give her a potion of water breathing and stick her in the quarry.
Oh.
I'm glad she didn't do that. 'cause I know
No
that was in there.
kidding. That's crazy.
Man, Kiona's gonna just have a fit.
She's gonna flip shit when she figures out. Yeah.
All right, audio's working again.
Yay!
Do we have a cauliflumps?
I'm back.
Yay!
Do we have a leader?
Peter,
Leader.
are you here?
Leader?
Okay. I think we all came back in pretty short order. I saw Wolf get here like right as I was getting
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, how's everybody doing? How's chat doing?
We are.
Waiting on your brother so you could use the bathroom? Okay. Alrighty.
What did Mazrah percept?
Yeah, what did I percept?
He needs to go poo faster. I know.
What?
We need to know. We need to know what Mazrah percepted.
What did Mazrah percept?
We'll find out when Leader gets back. That's a nice nat 20. That's a good one. Pugworth, how are you doing? I don't get to talk to my favorite girl boss anymore. Get some red onions? Hell yeah.
Pickled red onions are delicious. What are you eating them
Love-
with?
Love pickled red onions.
Or are you just eating? Yeah, turkey pastrami sandwich. Yum.
Nice.
Yum. Oh, you guys, I want food now.
Sounds delicious. Oh, I want food as well.
Yeah, me too.
Press it on my lean, mean George Foreman grilling machine. Hell yeah.
That sounds delightful, Pug.
Aw.
Actually.
Oh.
I
Tell me you
want-
put some cheese in
I
there.
want a panini. I want a panini
Oh, the
right
good
now.
mustard. The good mustard.
Little chips on the side. And a little Arnold Palmer.
Oh, Arnold
Yeah.
Palmer.
Cheers,
Yes.
friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good choice. Good
And
choice.
Pug, you're correct. He does need to poo faster.
Oh, poor Leader.
Oh no, Leader. Alright. Woof.
Yes.
You perceive that what was regurgitated up along with yourself, Goldrill, the orc archer, the dead body of the slog, and the two other orcs, there's one more body that got regurgitated up. It has been dissolved down into a skeleton. And this skeleton of what appears to be one very unfortunate adventurer who came before you is gripping a massive steel harpoon attached to a length of chain.
A harpoon.
The
Interesting.
worm is turning and it's headed towards cinematically speaking, because this all happens at once, you see that it's heading in the direction of Kiona and Foodle,
Mm.
which is a move action that I will be fulfilling next turn, right after you.
Is it me though?
It is you. It is your
Oh,
turn.
is it? Okay, we came back
Yeah.
around. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try and harpoon this guy then.
Okay.
Should I try? I'm really afraid of trying to. Is this guy still here?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't trust my throwing skills. Distance here.
Plenty.
All right.
Because
so from my
its nearest square is like right here.
okay on my bonus can I use my dagger to like just teleport so I don't?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
to
just- I'll
avoid a
just go, like,
potential op attack. Yeah.
boop.
Yeah.
Then she's gonna try and like stabberate it.
So you're actually inside of its space now.
That's fine.
So you can teleport here, here, or here.
Oh, okay.
You can't teleport into its space. So you gotta move one square. There you go. That's good.
All right.
All right. And you're gonna harpoon it.
Yeah. So what would I roll for that? That's not like a
Um,
regular.
Are you? Is it a melee or
Weapon.
is it a thrown?
I'm gonna melee instead of throw because I don't trust my throwing.
You're gonna wanna throw.
Okay, I'll throw it.
Because
Am I too close?
If
and
you
will I get
melee,
disadvantage,
because if
though,
you
if I'm
melee,
standing?
it'll be strength. If you throw,
Okay.
it'll be your dexterity.
Okay, but if am I too close? Will I get a disadvantage where I'm standing?
No.
Okay. All right. So what do I do? Just roll 20.
Yep.
D20.
As if you're throwing your dagger, it should be the same roll.
Oh, you want me to just click that then?
Yeah, just roll like a dagger attack. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. 2 crits in a row. Woof.
Hell
I'm
yeah!
owed.
Well,
After all
love
of
to
this,
see it.
I'm owed. You can't talk.
Okay.
Apparently, you rolled two 20s on a.
I did roll a crit on disadvantage on
Come on now.
on Rai-Rai's game last night. Okay, so a spear does 1d6. So it'll be well, you rolled a 1 on that die.
Which die?
The attack die, the main damage die.
Oh right.
You rolled a 1 on it. So it'll be a 7 plus 6 for 13.
Yeah, and I don't think I can
damage.
sneak because this is not a like finesse weapon. It's a spear.
Yeah.
Um.
And as you throw it and it plunges between the armored scales of the worm and it sticks there, you see magic, like sort of a chains made of magical sigils. It's like chains made out of words, glowing blue light, wrap around the worm and hold it fast in place, and it lets out a massive roar of pain, terror, and rage. And you get the impression that its damage resistance has been removed.
Nice.
And you get the rest of your turn.
Okay. Well, do I need to hold it, or it's just like locked?
You need to hold it. It's going
Okay.
to try to get away from you, but it seems like you're able to hold it fast.
All right.
This magic has somehow
Yeah.
assisted you.
This is two hand. I'm assuming it's a spear or javelin's like 2 hands, right?
You threw it into it,
Oh,
so
so
you
my
only get
hands
the
are free?
one-handed damage. Yeah, your
I get
hands
the-
are. Well, you have to hold the chain, but
Yeah, with one hand or
Yeah.
2 hands.
with one hand.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can. So I'm gonna try to stab it again, but I don't think
Sure.
I can do that because it's it would be a different weapon though.
Okay,
What are your thoughts on that?
a different weapon.
Because I threw the spear, but I
But you
would
threw
use
it
a
with one
dagger.
hand. You threw it with
I
one
did,
hand.
but can you make? Okay. Wait, I still don't think that.
Yeah,
No,
because
I
I guess
can't
you'd be
because-
holding the chain with your
Yeah.
other hand.
But I
Yeah.
bonus action teleported and then I action through the
Yeah.
spear, so I
Okay.
really can't.
So
That's me.
that'll be it.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
That would
Okay.
be too much of myself. I don't think I have anything else to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can draw
Alright.
my dagger, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. The worm is going to turn and attack Mazrah and Goldrill at disadvantage. Oh, still at disadvantage. It's a 25 to hit.
That will hit me.
Okay. And Goldrill as well, you're going to take this hit as well. 24 damage each, and I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
I need
With advantage.
to check something.
This wouldn't happen to count as an area of effect because it's so huge, would it?
Yes.
It does count as that?
Not for the damage,
Oh, well, would I
No,
still be able to use
because it's a
it?
direct attack.
Oh, is this just a
No.
regular attack?
No, it's an attack. No.
Is it a
because made
melee
an attack
attack?
roll. Yeah. It made an attack roll on you, Goldrill, so that wouldn't be
So-
affected by it.
Instead of using my uncanny dodge, how many damage is this? 24, you said?
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Instead of using my uncanny dodge as my reaction, I'm going to Mazrah just kind of gives this like, "Argh," and she's gonna use her armor is going to activate. So I don't think this will work to push because this thing is massive.
Yeah,
but
it
the
won't
damage
push.
would still probably. So this is
Yeah.
the damage part.
Yeah.
But I don't know because I'm assuming it would automatically. Would it automatically like succeed on a dex save?
No.
Okay.
It just wouldn't be pushed. It's too
Alright.
big to be pushed.
Okay, that's what I figured.
It rolled a 0 on its dexterity save.
Oh, well there you go. Okay.
So roll me
well,
46.
All right, you got it.
Goldrill.
Can I use a reaction for the attack?
Yeah. that wasn't-
Yes. Theoretically.
I would like to use my Wrath of the Storm Bear on that attack from the worm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d8. Okay. Saves, dexterity. It rolled a -1 on that.
Alright.
Its dexterity save result was -1. So roll me 2d8 lightning damage or thunder damage, your choice.
I'll say lightning.
Okay.
11.
Oh, another 11. Okay. Oh, this thing is looking so hurt. All right. I need you both to make those dexterity saves at advantage to avoid getting swallowed.
You get +3 gold roll.
Yeah, just roll your dex save and we'll manually add. +3.
Dexterity. I have math and dexterity.
Oh, not enough.
Uh,
Not enough. You're swallowed. Mazrah, you're fine.
Okay.
You managed to avoid it this time.
no-
But
no
Goldrill,
damage involved in that though.
no, you took the damage already. I hope you did anyway. It was the
Well,
24 piercing that you
bite,
tried to.
I'm saying from like being swallowed itself didn't do damage.
No,
just the
no.
bite. Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
Yeah, the acid damage takes effect at the start of the next turn. So Goldrill, you're up, and you're inside it.
All right.
And
Well-
Foodle's down there like, it's eating him, and then it's gonna eat me. Oh my god!
He's definitely thinking that.
God. Amazing.
All right. Can I use my monk movement to just like run up its stomach and get out?
No,
Darn.
no, because the stomach like closes off. Most animal bodies are designed so that if they swallow something that is alive, it can't just crawl back out of them.
Fair enough.
So like the muscle movement would be working against you and it would like close itself off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
that case, since I'm in here, I want to try and see if I can hit the inflict wounds again.
Not a bad move. Since AC is significantly Jesus H. Christ.
Here we go.
Okay. So this is 17 plus 30. And it is actually doubled. So it takes double damage from the inside.
Nice.
Because this is not actually like a rules. This is not actually a purple worm that conforms to the rules. I've given it if you must know, it has 666 HP. So the trade-off is if you're swallowed inside it, it has a much lower AC and it takes double damage. Yeah. It looks extremely hurt. It is going to make its Constitution save to try to hold you down. It succeeds in, hold on, what is that DC? It does not succeed. It spits you back out immediately. And Foodle, you're up.
Okay. Oh gosh. Hey, they've got it handled. Foodle is still gonna shoot the worm. We gotta take this thing down. Let's see what we got here. Okay, one hit.
One hit. So your first shot pings off as it's trying to bear down on you, and Mazrah is trying not to hold it back. And the worm seems to be fixated on you, and as it's moving towards you, their first shot, your second shot, your third shot, as it opens its mouth to bear down on you, gimbal shot fires into its mouth. And how do you want to do this?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Do it, Poodle. Do it.
After
gosh, I
Goldrill's
wasn't prepared
attack,
for this.
it had 4 hit points.
No way. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Goldrill, what the fuck?
Foodle!
So Foodle and Goldrill, so Goldrill's like slamming this thing, and Foodle's gonna like jump up onto Goldrill's back and do like a leap as he fires into this thing's mouth. Holy shit, Goldrill, that was crazy.
Jesus. Yeah. And the gimbal shot just lances straight through it, punches out the back of its head, and the worm lets out one last roar before it collapses
Get hacked.
dead.
What?
Beautiful teamwork.
Is that Archer still there?
No, oh no, he's running.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is
outta
he
here.
like?
He's gone.
He survived being eaten by a worm. He's had enough adventure for one day.
Fiona
Yeah,
will
yeah.
rush over and fly across the gap. Mazrah, are you okay?
Mazrah just runs and doesn't even pay attention and just scrambles down the slope and Mazrah looks like crap. She has 3 HP right now. So she's just like acidy and bleeding and whatever, but she's like digging in the rock.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
But what?
And as the rest of you, Goldrill and Kiona not knowing what's there, Foodle, you know what's there. And as Mazrah rushes to clear the rubble, you see and Foodle joining in, you see a green arm kind of fall out.
Kiona will rush to help when she realizes what is happening.
Yeah,
We'll do
and
the
you
same, even though he doesn't have
clear-
no idea what's going on.
We gotta help
Yeah, so
Mazrah.
you dig out the rubble, and you see pulling out a naked, middle-aged, very strong, muscular, powerfully built, battle-scarred, orcish woman who bears a striking resemblance to Mazrah. And Goldrill and Kiona, the realization dawns upon you that what Mazrah found in that Bloodfoot slave checkpoint base was her mother.
Okay. Mazrah, you found her.
And she is still alive.
Okay.
Despite being buried in
I
rubble.
would fly up there and have words.
Foodle, oh my gosh.
No
has-
kidding, right?
Yeah. Foodle has 2 spell slots left, and he's going to use them both to heal her.
And the unicorn has a heal left too.
All right. Yeah. The unicorn seems somewhat less exasperated about healing this person.
Mazrah will take her cloak back off. Well, no, she won't. She'll look at whoever and say, whoever isn't covered in worm acid. And she just goes, cloak.
Kiona will hold it from her, but she's I don't know how that works when is this a cloak? Like she can't attune to it, so it would just be a cloak.
No, just any
Just hold
cloth.
on
Just to
to
cover-
it,
just to
to
cover-
cover her.
no, just to-
okay,
just to
all right.
cover her up.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Oh, yeah. So Kiona will do that. Yes.
All right. And as you pick up the unconscious but stabilized Tulka, the 4 of you reunited again. Begin the not so long but slow and limping walk, since you've all got you've all had experiences today.
Tolka got 16 points from the unicorn.
Oh hell yeah.
Man,
Hell yeah.
she's super healed. I poured all of my lay on hands into her.
Oh my god.
Mazrah has nothing
Um,
on her sheet right now.
You begin the long, slow, limping walk back to Dal Kalash as the corpse of the worm with the magical harpoon still embedded in it sinks into the waters of the flooded quarry. And that is where we are going to end tonight's marathon session.
Oh my goodness. We found Mazrah's mother. You guys.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Oh boy.
We did it.
That was so much fun. That was so crazy. Good job, everybody. And Leader, it was so good to have you back.
Yeah.
Goldrill would have leaned down to heal the mother as well, but like as soon as she was out, like everybody was just like throwing all their healing. So he was just saying,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they got it.
Fair. Folks, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Another great session, another fun time.
Kiona would have thought to heal Mazrah, but she went running off as soon as Kiona
We
tried
can-
to greet her.
Mazrah does
We
not
can,
care about
we can
her
worry about that next time. We can worry about that next time. Man, that was fun. I love trotting out those humongous monsters
Yeah.
That was cool.
with the weird mechanics and stuff. That was a lot of fun. Thank
That
you
was
guys.
I'd like
so
to
good.
imagine that Foodle thinks Skuldrill is like a super badass because he got eaten by the swarm twice, and both times it like reeled in pain and spit him out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
It was
mean,
actually
it was like blown away.
The first time it happened was actually because of Mazrah. Just, but Foodle has no idea. He saw me leap into the thing, and then like a second later, it recoiled and spit us up.
Amazing.
Yeah, man. This was good.
Ghost Pepper, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you guys. This is so much fun with you. Good job tonight. Well done. Everybody did a great job.
You guys, I was
I've got nothing more to
scared.
say. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next week.
Absolutely. I am also, and it is late, and we work in the morning, some of us. So
Yep.
we're gonna say
Yep.
goodbye, guys, in the chat. Thank
Yep.
you so much for hanging out.
Let's do a quick
Right, right,
goodbye.
Pug, Starborn, everybody that was here tonight, Chagras. There were a whole bunch of people that stopped by. There were raids
lot of
by
people, yeah.
Holy moly. Alberin and Joe and gosh, Carly was here with the subs. Oh my gosh, Flumps and Striker, you guys are all the bestest in the whole world. Thank you so much for the raids and the subs and
Hell
all the
yeah.
people being here and hanging out for our D&D games. We will be on Ghost Pepper's channel next week?
Pretty sure.
I think so.
So, hit us up next week on Ghost Channel, and we will see you then. Bye,
Mhm.
friends.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.